Thinking back, when this all started, it was just our family of 4, and then 5 when Stephanie came along. But there were so many others along the way that were essential to our learning and growing. One person and then the next came along beside us at just the right time. Today, there are 75 people on the payroll at Cassill Motors, each one contributing. Cassill Motors wouldn't be here today without every single one of them. Marge was in the title office for so long, everyone just assumed she was family. She paved the way for Lacey and later Crystal Cassill to take over the title office. I have to chuckle when I see pictures of Crystal bringing in my great-grandchildren to play while she works. It reminds me of when Roger's son Zachary used to sleep in the cradle behind my desk. Katrina's kids have grown up at the lot as well. Danny and some of the others may not work at Cassill anymore, but they are a big part of our story, and we appreciate them so much. In 2013, Jay earned his Car Geek title. Roger had signed him up for an episode of Expert Hour on the radio station. He never imagined so many folks would even call in, but he did consider his brother an expert on auto mechanics. All of us were sitting by the radio, a little nervous for what Jay would say when the mic came on. True to form, Jay told it how he sees it. He helped folks fix their vehicles over the radio. Again, I never could have imagined such a thing. No wonder they started putting him in the trunk in their commercials. I may be biased, but I wouldn't leave on a road trip without Jay's number handy. 2019 was a sad year. Business was good. Cassill Motors was thriving. But in July, Stephanie's son, Alex, died suddenly in a mowing accident. That may be the hardest thing we have ever faced. But we faced it together as a family. Then a few short months later, we lost Dwayne to cancer. He lives on through the work that these kids keep doing. They love their father, and I know he was very proud of them. Perhaps one of the results of that year was realizing that, in fact, even through the really tough times, our faith would stand. While the world fought a pandemic in 2020 and Cedar Rapids dealt with the derecho, we realized that our place in this community is essential. After all, it doesn't really matter where you are going, it's who you have beside you in the car. And if our part is just making sure the car is running, well, that makes me feel good. 2022, that's 50 years. Cassill Motors has grown to an inventory of a little over 200 vehicles, which is still pretty small in the car business. Then again, we never set out to be the biggest, just to do our best. 1972 was full of dreams. We had no idea how big they would grow. Today, things have changed. Well, sort of.